So I have undertaken a very interesting task recently.
You're an undertaker?
Well, yes. That was my day job back in the 1880s, but seeing as it's now 2021, I unfortunately don't have the jurisdiction to do that anymore, considering I used to be an undertaker in the Old West.
Gotcha.
Not my range that my license covered was pretty much only gunfights and dysentery. So I could only deal with people who died from those two causes. Occasionally, I could be conscripted for rattlesnake bites, but that was about it. You'd be surprised how by the time it got to like 1891, there was a lot more dysentery than gunfights.
So I don't know if you know this, but the Undertaker, the wrestler, had a manager. And it wasn't until well into my life that I realized his name was a pun.
Oh, Paul Bearer?
Paul Bearer, yes.
Wait, seriously? That's his real name?
No.
Oh, fuck.
But it's a fantastic addition to the whole thing. Oh
my God, that's amazing. I was gonna say if that's his name, damn, I would be immediately called the Undertaker as well.
I think it's kind of one of the reasons. I think even people who didn't know much about wrestling knew the Undertaker, and I could tell you without a doubt that when I learned about Paul Bearer, I was like, that's perfect. That's too perfect.
Paul Bearer's real name was William Moody.
It's not a bad name either, though.
That sounds like a Harry Potter name, if I've heard any.
William Mad Eye
Moody.
Well, if you want a goddamn Harry Potter name, there was his wrestling name before he became Paul Bearer.
Which is?
Percy Pringle.
Percy Pringle.
That could also be a Roald Dahl name.
That is a very Roald Dahl name, actually.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Undercooked Analysis. And surprisingly, we're beginning with actual book references. Holy crap.
I know, right? Oh, but before
I gotta fix this right now. Muddy butt. I got a muddy butt.
Good job.
If for those who don't
you
know,
might want to get that dealt with.
Despite the fact that we read stories and help people with their writing, this is still
what it always has been from the beginning. Just a bunch of people getting together and talking about stupid stuff while we try to read and critique stories, horror stories specifically. Thank you, Kaela, for getting us on track. This is Kaela.
Hi.
If you don't know Kaela, this is Kaela.
Hi, I'm Kaela.
This is Alan. If you don't know Alan, you're wrong.
Fucking get with the scene.
And I'm David.
The UCA.
The what?
The UCA scene. Get with it.
We have a real hip scene, a real hap jive.
It's an
cat.
The Uka scene? The
Uka scene. The Uka scene. And I'm David. And what I was starting to say earlier was besides undertaking and undertakering, which is what I used to do, I decided to start sorting and cataloging my entire collection of Magic the Gathering cards that I've been collecting for 20 years.
Well, good night, everybody.
I'm almost through all of the green cards that I have, and this is not counting the commander stuff. And I have over 6,000, not counting duplicates, over 6,000 distinct cards.
You know, there's going to be people, half the crowd is either going to be like...
And I'm not done yet.
I know. Is going to be like, wow, David, like, that's insane. We should talk more about Magic. And the other half is going to say, what a fucking dork.
I know. I'll let you decide what camp you fall in. That's all I wanted to say, because I just thought it was kind of interesting, because even I didn't realize I had that many. But I guess when you've been collecting Magic on again, off again for since 1999, that's the sort of thing that'll happen to you. But it's been kind of nice. I found out the most valuable card in my collection is worth just shy of $400. So I'm essentially sitting on a pile of money.
Yeah, try sell. It's like, oh, you have an item worth this much. Try selling it.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm going to do at some point, because it's still pandemic times and I have no one to play Magic with.
Sad.
So
I dusted off my board game shelf recently.
Ooh, what board games?
I have a lot of the basic stuff. I have, Betrayal, and who doesn't like Betrayal?
Betrayal's
Right.
awesome.
yeah, there's nothing. And no one I've talked. Well, there's a couple people I've talked to, but I don't talk to them anymore who don't like Betrayal, and that's why I don't talk to them anymore.
I have a cooperative multiplayer superhero card game called Heroes of the Multiverse that someone who went to my high school actually worked on the artwork for.
Oh shit!
It's really cool, and they've expanded a bunch, and it's getting relatively popular. But it's a co-op superhero card game, and it's really fun.
I like co-op games a lot.
So what I've been up to is I haven't talked a lot about it because I don't like I don't want to get people excited. But for about a month now, I've been taking online piano classes.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
And on a whim last night, while everyone in the house was asleep, recorded a piano cover of a song. Oh, because it's piss poor. But I'm also just kind of proud that I did it.
As you should be.
I mean, practice makes perfect, and like the more you practice, the better it gets. And I am proud of you, Alan.
We both are.
Actually,
Alan.
what? Oh, actually, which song?
Kaela's deciding whether to withhold praise or not based on what the song is.
It's an embarrassing song I liked in high school. It's a song called "An Honest Mistake" by The Bravery.
I have not heard the song actually.
It's one of those songs people say they haven't heard, but like, hold on. It's, don't look at me that way. It was an honest mistake.
Sort of sounds familiar.
Yeah. Anyway.
I was just gonna let it play out because I just wanted Alan to keep singing.
No. It's not that show.
No, that's exclusive. If anything, that should be exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
It's exclusive.
It's exclusive for only for you patrons out there. Hey, we have a Patreon.
Yeah.
If you want to go listen to Alan's ASMR next week, join Patreon.
Or if you want to contribute to what I'm going to say on next episode's ASMR.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that maybe a little later because there is now a pool for that. But again, that's for the patrons. We're trying to be better about pushing that. Yo, help us.
Yo, dog.
Yo, dude, do you own a dog? Actually, that's not the story we're reading.
Although that is a really good story, and I still love that episode of Midnight Marinara.
It's a fun episode.
Actually, today we are reading a story given to us by our old friend ClericofMadness, the creator of the Creepypasta Wiki and longtime friend. And
he's the guy who wrote David.
Yeah, the reason I exist is because of him.
Holy shit, David.
Oh, I have to update everyone on that too.
What?
I fulfilled half of the prophecy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
I have now twice consumed a Wendy's chicken salad.
That's right.
So what's your verdict on it?
They were both good. There was one that was like a spicy jalapeno salad that I very much enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And I also very much enjoyed their chicken apple salad, whatever.
Chicken apple salad, whatever. That sounds good.
Chicken apple salad, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, Kaela.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to go to Wendy's.
Yeah,
soon.
I don't mind going to Wendy's.
Cool. So I know what to do. I'm gonna fulfill my half of the prophecy. I promise.
You'll fulfill it before the next story.
Before the next episode, I will have had, and I will give you my verdict on the Wendy's chicken salad.
Or it'll be
by the way, the taco salad is a trap. Everyone like talks up the Wendy's taco salad. Do you know why everyone talks up the Wendy's taco salad?
Because they want
It's because they give you a small container of lettuce with a bunch of taco shells just like hastily placed in it. and then they give you a bunch of sour cream and a fucking bowl of chili to just dump in it.
That sounds.
I mean, I've had Wendy's chili. It's not that bad.
I like Wendy's chili, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that barely counts as a salad.
Yeah.
It's just a kind of a build your own taco at that rate.
That is, yeah. That's basically a taco bowl.
Oh yeah.
So, what are we reading by Cleric?
We're reading a story called Rima.
Or is it Rima?
Or Rima? I'm going to say Rima.
And they talk about Wendy's chicken salads in this as well.
They might, but I'm not sure. It depends. Maybe Cleric's got a theme going here with Wendy's chicken salads. Hey,
Cleric, if you're listening, every news story you write, you should somehow include a Wendy's chicken salad.
This is our new decree.
Yeah.
I will say what's interesting is this is logged under demon/devil on the creepypasta wiki.
We haven't read one of those in a while.
It's true.
What order are we going to do this in?
I will go first.
Okay.
Because I say so. Joseph stared longingly into the cracked mirror hanging over his sink, tears rolling across his face as he pressed it into the mirror. Ooh. Blood ran down each fissure, almost suffusing the glass with his warmth. His fluids and shame all mixed in the sink's basin to form a stinking mixture of regret and waterlogged pennies.
Oh my God.
Oh, right out the gate. This is not David.
This definitely isn't David.
This is not Top Gun.
Wait, this isn't David?
No.
Who am I?
Because it was me, Dio. That was bad, and I should feel bad. Here, someone take the next paragraph while I go hang out.
I hate you, David, for making that joke. I hate you.
I'm going to take a time out.
He whimpered at his reflection. He couldn't even make eye contact with the monster he had become. Alcohol, drugs, sex, and an unquenchable desire for meaning and pleasure had destroyed his life, family, and friendships.
Well, I'm currently drinking alcohol, and I have. Why is there nothing? What's wrong with drugs and sex and rock and roll, man?
It's all sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. You want to take the next two? Since one.
Yeah. Okay. Freedom.
I'm gonna let you down.
For freedom. But most of all, he snarled, curling up the fist that he had not used to redecorate the bathroom walls and floor. I hate them. They told me what I was doing wrong. You keep telling me it's right. They don't want me to be happy.
Freedom. A chunk of glass wiggled itself free from the frame. It slid down the mirror uneasily, leaving a snail trail of crimson in its wake. So he just keeps smashing his face into a mirror? Is that what's the impression I'm getting?
This is sad. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Why can I never find happiness? I've done everything you've ever wanted. I've come close but never achieved it. I've done all the drugs, all kinds of women. I've eaten so many fruit roll-ups. I've even almost killed myself and nearly been killed over a dozen times. So many snack packs, so much pudding. Nothing is exciting. Why? I
like how there's the different kinds of whys. The first one's kind of like, why? That one's like, why? Why?
I feel, is this like Frank from Hellraiser?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
It feels like that. Like just an absolute hedonist.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely the definition of a hedonist.
So addicted to all the chems, slept with all the characters they could sleep with, did all the side quests. Why are they bored with this game?
You can't be bored of Fallout New Vegas.
Because it's well, that's the answer. They're not playing Fallout New Vegas. They're playing Fallout 3. No,
they're playing Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
That's right. We've added a battle royal to Fallout. Bees are coming out of my mouth.
Grant me freedom. Joseph punched the mirror.
Falcon punch.
Several shards of glass popped out of the mirror, and he briefly reminisced about the one time in Reno. Oh, maybe it is Fallout New Vegas. When he had to be a dentist. What?
Whoa.
And remove a few teeth from a hooker who owed him money. He grinned reflexively.
Oh, this is the main character from Ickbar Bigglestein.
Oh!
Okay.
It's a sequel.
Hey, you know what's interesting about a Falcon Punch?
What?
Is that when you use the Falcon Punch on the end of the stage, knock him over, smash ball, smash.
You know, Alan, I'm really glad you brought that up. I've been refining my my strategy with the game.
How so?
Oh, yeah?
Well, look at this PK Fox because of your wave dash and you guys laser point.
This is a talent. I can't even do this.
You have to get good.
Fuck
You
you.
have to get good at
Skin on the microphone. Sit on smash.
Hand over the PCP. What?
At the very least, we know Cleric was prepared for this.
Cleric knew exactly, but then again, this is a more serious story.
Yeah,
Maybe we
it
take
is.
No, of course not.
But it's Cleric. Like, this is the guy we're dragging to watch fucking Chicken Little.
On the Anime Musings podcast on the Benview Network.
Go listen.
You just what'd you?
Who's
Oh
it?
yeah, he punched the mirror.
Oh yeah, that was me.
I want freedom.
Wait. Did I?
You
skip-
just read that one.
Did I
didn't you?
skip Alan though?
No.
It's David then.
It's
me.
my
Oh
turn.
yeah. Okay, never mind.
Joseph stared at his fists. They looked like hot dogs, their delicious juices running out of their freshly microwaved and split forms. God, this is so grotesque. With I love the analogy going through this.
Right.
You know, this is nice.
Hey, speaking of Anime Musings, they did an episode recently where they had a really handsome guy on it.
He's very sexy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Spiegel's pretty handsome.
I would inside that man.
Alan, it wouldn't surprise me if the feeling was mutual.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We have to bring him back at some point. I
Of course
guess.
we will.
It's Benjamin fucking Spiegel.
Benjamin fucking Spiegel. But also
You show.
Alan was referring, of course, to me because I am also very handsome.
Yes. Just a trio of handsome dudes.
Exactly. We're just being handsome.
Just dudes being handsome dudes.
Can I
Doing
be?
handsome dude
Yeah,
stuff.
Kaela is also very handsome though. That's the whole point though.
I am.
Yes, you are.
I appreciate that.
Of course. Just a quartet of handsome all getting in on this terrible movie, which was
Oh, fuck. Why would you?
Home on the Range?
Why would you
Oh.
remind me of that movie?
because we can.
Hey, I would rather headbutt a mirror till my hands are hot dogs than watch that movie again.
If Joseph hadn't punched that mirror, I would have been confused as to why his knuckles are bleeding if he's just slamming his face into the mirror. But again, good stuff here.
Yeah.
So Alan, maybe I'm starting to think that maybe this was what actually happened at the beginning was he was offered all these opportunities for happiness. He couldn't get it. And then finally someone said, well, I'll give you two options. You could either bloody a bathroom with your own fists and knuckles on a mirror, or you can watch Home on the Range. And now we know which option he took.
That is what I do 100%.
So this is now an
Because-
autobiography.
I want freedom. You showed me what happiness and pleasure could be, but not how to get it. Give it to me, you bastard. I asked you for this one thing, and you have yet to give it to me.
He's just frustrated because the demon won't pleasure him.
Free me. Joseph smashed his forehead against the mirror. Glass ran down his face, obscuring his already tearful vision. The mirror was completely shattered. It barely managed to keep itself held in there. with all the pounding having shoved randomly bits of glass from itself. That was a little weirdly worded, but okay. The pieces that had fallen bounced around, unsure as to protest the removal or to celebrate their freedom.
I want my freedom.
Okay, I wasn't reading along with you, and because I looked away, and I heard you say the pizzas that had fallen.
The pizzas that are falling bounced around.
That, you know, all
God.
that stuff that's on his knuckles is not actually blood. He's just delusional. He earlier in a drug-induced haze, he taped a box of pizza to his mirror.
You dropped all the bouncy pizza.
Everybody in the pizza want to bounce around. Let's come with me.
A low rumbling pervaded the bathroom. The landlord said he would fix that eventually, but had a hard time fixing it after he had his accident. It was a pretty major accident. The poor guy was just working on his car when it started to roll back onto him. Fortunately, he managed to make it out from under the vehicle in time for Joseph to hit him with his own.
Oh, shit.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
After his head was severed.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Damn.
After his head was severed, his brains and eyes were removed, and his skull was used as a decorative candle holder. Not decorative, functional. That's right, functional.
Hi, Billy Mays here with the functional decorative head candle holder.
Skull candle holder.
Available now for 3 payments of $19.99.
I'll give you a good deal for it. 2 of your heads for just 1 of mine. Either way you slice it, you come out ahead.
Joseph says, functional. It was an altar. And a font for pleasure. A sacrifice. I sit on the back of the toilet to illuminate the dark nights Joseph spent alone.
Joseph wondered why he didn't have any friends.
Every time he took a shit, his
landlord is staring at him every time he uses the toilet. Look, if the plumbing clogs, you'll be the first person to know when you could get a hold of the plumber. I'll cut out the middleman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Watch
Literally cut out the middle.
Hold on, let me turn the gain up for that one more time.
Oh.
Yeah. Watch me poop.
Oh God.
And we're back down.
Okay.
Holy crap. That's just a sample of some ASMR you can hear on Patreon.
Everything you asked for. I did it all. My God, why won't you help me?
Everything you asked for. Our sexual preferences are our
own business.
business.
I was about to say everything you asked for. No sleep till.
Oh no! I'm gonna spring that one on you guys eventually.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next episode. Maybe not.
Ooh. It's gonna come out of nowhere. But yeah. So
Like an RKO.
Can we pause for a moment in the banter and just evaluate how even though we're cracking jokes here, like I'm actually digging the
This is quite good.
Oh yeah.
spookiness.
This is this is a way to do choppy style. This is a great way to use a choppy storytelling in order to tell a horrifying story or be like a oh shit, because the details in here are very visceral. Like it works. It's very hard for people to do this kind of style. This sort of like
it's
choppy,
very stream.
choppy.
It's very stream of consciousness.
Absolutely, and that's a lot of people have attempted it but don't succeed. And Cleric's doing really good here.
Yeah, so far I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. There's been only a couple words I've been like, that's a little off, but it's not enough for me to be like, oh, fuck you, Cleric. This is shit. So
We'll just say fuck you, Cleric, for no reason.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
But I've said, fuck you, Cleric.
Fuck you, Cleric.
I love you, Cleric.
Free me, and everything you ever wanted will be yours,
If the price is right.
including this new car.
You know what is actually happening is he picked a door. The door was the mirror because the thing on the other side said, free me and you can have this new car. On the other side of the mirror is an apartment. This is just
God.
Candyman. And it turns out the person he's talking to is just Tony Todd.
Be my victim. Actually, I can't do that.
Did you, okay, just to pause for a moment. A couple days ago, prior to this, our time of recording this, Candyman was trending on Twitter. I'm like, why is that? I look it up. Some woman in New York found a sealed off apartment behind her bathroom mirror and went to go explore it. And everyone was just like, I'm sorry, have you never seen Candyman? You're going to die.
Yeah, nah. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Nope. Fuck that shit.
And most people are like, this is why white people die in horror movies. I'm just going to go in there and look it up, even though it's sketchy as hell.
The moment I, in my house, find door where I was not aware there was door, I say nope, and I go find someone who wants to go in there.
Aaron, go in there.
Aaron, go in there.
Aaron.
That's the whole reason Zach Baggins keeps that guy around.
Yeah.
He's the bait.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, go in there. All right, sorry, we were just on.
Oh yeah, Alan just said everything you wanted will be yours. So are we gonna?
And then it's you.
If the price is right.
I can't even see you anymore, Rima. Where are you?
Say it. Can you hear, Papa? Can you hear me? Sorry. Can you hear me? I'm sorry. I said all those things about you. Please, I just want my family and friends back.
Just say it.
This is like I've read ahead and it gets kind of horny, like the way.
I hate you so much, Rima. I want to punch you right in your ugly goddamn face. Come here and let me see you so I can tell you what an asshole you are.
Come on, you can do it. Put your back into it.
I got dick for days, you got ass for weeks.
Don't stop getting Alan knows what I'm fucking talking about. Alan knows what song I'm talking about. This is great. Very rarely do I sing this song occasionally because it's so. This is one of the few times someone has actually like knows what the fuck I'm talking about. This is great.
This is why we're friends.
Yeah.
Is it your turn?
Sure. No, I said, come on. You can. No, wait. No, yeah. I want to be free of you forever. I want to be free of me forever.
I want you to be free of me? I want you to be free of me forever.
Yeah. I want you to be free of me forever. Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
That too.
As those words tumbled over his tongue and stumbled over his lips, the fallen pieces of the mirror danced about and rose up, slowly floating back to where they belonged in the grand scheme of all things mirror.
Ooh.
Oh, is that why he's trying to smash the mirror, but it keeps reforming?
Oh, that's cool.
You want me to be free?
Yes.
I want you to be free too. Free of the suffering.
Speaking of free, when you make this order, you get you get an additional travel sticky, buddy.
Hi, Billy Mays here from another plane of existence.
Are you tired of your mirrors always breaking?
Then what you need is hellfire glue. Okay, so where are we?
Alan has to say this line about end my suffering.
In my suffering, show me pleasure, show me happiness, show me meaning, show me the money.
Show me.
With with a loud blast. The mirror exploded outward, peppering Joseph with shards of glass and metal. Wisps of smoke rose from the pieces embedded in his skull and flesh and organs. As he lay on the floor convulsing, bright red bits of glass oozing from his mouth. Oh, a figure formed from the smoke.
I never said I would provide you with pleasure while you lived, though. You were my ticket out of that prison plane of that damn mirror and back to the old grind of tormenting people. Old grind. Grind. I said it with a weird accent.
Old grind of tormenting people.
Your pleasure is a release from all the troubles you had here. So if I cause most of all of them, a demon always keeps his word.
The demon, still materializing a corporeal form, chuckled with delight at the sight of a plan that had reached its crescendo perfectly. As its physical form manifested, it reached down to Joseph and plucked the still twitching eyeballs from his skull.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I was totally just about to do that.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can. Wow, I can't do it right.
That's a blow pop.
Wow, I really can't do it. I used to be able to do it really well. Probably because I've been drinking.
That's okay. We all have been.
Yeah.
I am drunk on excitement and love.
Is this the first time that
Aw.
Dave and I are drinking, but Alan isn't?
I'm out of alcohol.
Ah.
We just have Smirnoff Ice. It's not ideal, but it's good.
It's mango
It's all
flavor.
gonna change because my stimmy hit today.
Woo!
Yay!
Wait, really?
Yeah,
That quickly?
yeah,
Holy
it's there.
We should check ours.
I should check ours later on. Okay. Anyway.
I think it's your turn. Starting with the italicized paragraph of the demon right here.
Okay. These will do nicely as payment for services rendered, the demon said as it popped them into his mouth like a greedy child with sweets. Yum. Each one made a soft, barely audible popping sound as they exploded in a burst of viscera and goo in his mouth.
Yeah.
Delicious.
God damn it. I realize they're out of the head, so it's not as bad, but goddamn ice stuff still gets to me. Reality itself seemed to shudder as the demon became manifest in it. It adjusted its newly formed top hat and playfully teased one side of its almost comically long mustache. It's yes.
Yes.
It's the goddamn gentleman collar.
It's old Scratch.
It sauntered over to where the mirror had been and casually kicked the cooling corpse of Joseph out of the way.
All right, now that we know what this character looks like. An abandoned truck stop in the middle of nowhere in some forgotten stretch of desert. It's a hell of a place to call home, kid. When you make a deal with Rima, your life does go straight to the shitter. However, even I can find the irony in actually winding up living in one. Fancy that, eh?
It is the radio demon.
Oh, but pretty much.
Rima stared
Bangkok, Oriental setting.
Rima stared at the body.
Oh, right. I've barely been back a full 10 minutes, and yet here I am killing people and gloating about it. This very much turned into
Here I go, killing again.
Oh
It
no,
went from, like,
actually,
major
you're
existentialism
not
to-
wrong. Read the next paragraph. Alan, read the next paragraph. Like, this description of this character is now my favorite.
Remus stared at where the mirror had been and imagined he could see his reflection, adjusting his bow tie and pulling a cigar from his vest pocket. He snickered with glee. Turning toward the door, he flicked open an antique lighter and lit his tobacco stick. Smoke rose from the cigar and waved around in the stagnant bathroom air.
Holy shit. Yes. Oh, this character got better. Ah, delicious chemicals. Rima reached for the doorknob, hesitated, and shook his head. He reared back and kicked the door open instead.
Freedom from that stinking shithole after all these years. Hello, world. I have lives to ruin. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Make him laugh!
Make him laugh.
23 Skidoo.
This is...
I like that there's only one comment. It's just pretty good.
In all honesty, this feels like
This took a turn because it started out very like ominous and it was like out very visceral, and then it turned into like, "Hello, I'm a performing demon."
I feel like this is the beginning of this doesn't feel like a full story as it does feel like the intro one. It's a good intro.
I liked it as a little
Yeah, it's
snapshot.
good.
It's like a little snapshot story rather than a full story, but it's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good writing. And I want to know more about this character. Rima seems like a freaking awesome demon, but
Who is Rima talking to, by the way, after Joseph did? Is he just gloating because we need to have the exposition?
yeah, he wants to talk. He's been in that shithole forever, and now
I need to test out my radio voice.
Is this thing on? Hello?
Nothing I love more than scrunching down on some eyeballs.
Hazel.
Delicious. No, I really, yeah, that took quite a turn. But I feel like, I do feel like, yeah, this is just the beginning. Like this is a intro rather than a full story.
Wait a minute. I'm confused about the location.
Like,
I was under the impression that this mirror was in
a bathroom.
Yeah, in a bathroom.
It is in a bathroom.
No, but I thought it was. He said it was like in a truck stop bathroom.
Are they in a truck stop bathroom?
He said it was the landlord. Unless.
Oh, is the landlord basically the person he ran over? Is that the idea?
A low rumbling pervaded the bathroom. The landlord said he would fix that eventually, but he had a hard time fixing it after he had his accident. Okay, but yeah, this was apparently where he lives.
Wait, scroll down.
But like, here's what the demon says: an abandoned truck stop in the middle of nowhere in some forgotten stretch of desert. It's a hell of a place to call home, kid. Oh. So he was in a. Okay, Cleric. I'm confused about the location. Are we in Joseph's place? Is Joseph living in a truck stop bathroom? Like, is that how far his life is sunk? Like, I'm confused.
An abandoned?
Because he's saying that's where he's coming from. Unless Joseph took the mirror that he found in a truck stop bathroom and installed it in his house.
No, but they're saying that's a place he calls home. His abandoned truck stop in the middle of nowhere in a forgotten stretch of desert.
However, even I can find the irony of actually winding up living in one, because when you make a deal with him, your life turns to shit. But he spent all his time stuck in a mirror in a truck stop bathroom. That's what Rima is saying. So, but the earlier paragraph alluded to this being like wherever Joseph lives. So either he took the mirror from the bathroom in this truck stop and put it in there.
That could have been made a little clearer, I think.
That's what I think. That's the only major note I'd have personally. Yeah. Just for the sake of clarity. Yeah. Where are we?
Set the vector, Victor.
Yeah.
Clarence.
But yeah, I'm impressed. It's still really good. Still really good writing, and Cleric always impresses me nonetheless. Whether it be writing something as fucking crazy as David or something as
also fucking crazy as
Rima.
I like it.
He must be a real demon, right? Like this.
I don't know.
Here's a theory. Rima does seem like an anagram of Mira, like Mira, which is kind of like mirror. Or Mira means to watch as well in Spanish. It kind of has, so that's.
Yeah, I can see that. And again, truck stop bathroom in a forgotten stretch of desert. Who knows what's forgotten stretch of desert? But again, clarity on the location. That's all I ask. Are we still in that bathroom? Are we in the place? Did we get moved? What happened?
Who knows? Fuck you.
Who knows?
Should we give it our freshness ratings?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I will give this story 7.5 broken bits of mirror out of 1 functional landlord skull candle holder.
I'm going to give this story 9 out of a possible 10 juicy hot dog fingers.
Oh boy. I give this sex, drugs, rock and roll in a truck stop in the middle of a bathroom stall.
Oh wow, all of that happening at the same time in a truck stop bathroom. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Very generous. All right. Well, hopefully that feedback or lack thereof was helpful to you, Cleric. Thank you, Cleric, for submitting it. If you want to see more of Cleric's stuff, it is over on the Creepypasta Wiki, which he founded and cursed us all by creating it. I don't know if we would be nearly where we are today without the use of that particular wiki. So thank you, Cleric. Once again, I say that with trepidation because it's a double-edged to Creepypasta Wiki. But even so.
I mean, Cleric has told me over and over Creepypasta was a mistake.
It's not like he invented it, but he certainly helped catalog it.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to get a bit interesting, I feel like there's been a few weird plugs in weird places in this episode, but there was a pilot episode of a show that hopefully we'll pick up again someday of me, Cleric, and Skillfully doing the Horror Historians podcast.
Oh yeah.
And Cleric actually talks a little bit about the origins of the Creepypasta Wiki on there because we kind of talk about what brought us into the genre. That episode's out there. You can check it out on Skillfully Circus. There will be a link to it somewhere wherever you're listening to this. Make sure you check that out if you can, if you want to hear some interesting backbeats on that one. And hey, if you like it and you want more of that one, let us know. Like I said, kind of on a hiatus right now because of flails generally and everything. But maybe at some point we'll get that back on track when I get more free time or when any of us get more free time. There's other shows in the Creative Horror Network. You can check those out. Shows like The Witching Hour, Midnight Marinara, Trick or Track, Darkly Lit, and more to come.
Alan recommends Everybody has a Podcast Except You by the McElroy brothers. It's a book.
Oh,
that's right.
I should get that book at some point.
We should get that book at some point.
It is a humorous and helpful guide to the world of podcasting. I've learned several things. I've learned that if something's not working, you should fix it, which is why on the next episode, my microphone is going to be set on a stable surface so you don't hear me moving it around all the fucking time.
Fair enough. I think we could all stand to take a couple lessons from that. If anything, I could read it or I could just say, hey, Alan, what did the book tell you? What are we doing wrong? It's what the book says to do. Should we?
How about Alan? Why don't you take the people away with that sweet ASMR?
Oh, a little sneak preview of what you might get in the.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Undercooked Analysis.
That was beautiful.
Pudding.
Suck my dick.
Good evening, intrepid listeners. This is the Pasta Shade, the host of Midnight Marinara, and this podcast is part of CreativeHorror.com, a network of podcasts and creators working together to build a constructive community of horror fans. For more content like this, visit us at CreativeHorror.com.